If you want to master chipping and improve your scores on the golf course, this video is for you. I'm going to share 3 essential tips that'll transform your short game and help you chip like a pro. Let's dive right into it. Tip number 1 is you want a proper stance and setup. What that means is you want a more narrow stance and you want your weight on your front foot. I see a lot of people with their stance wide like it's a normal shot, their weight on their back foot, and what that leads to is sculling the ball over the green or hitting behind the ball, and that's when you get those chunks like that. So make sure you have more narrow stance, weight on your front foot, and those two alone are going to help you get your hands forward and prevent you from having those skulls or chunks. Tip number 2 is you need a consistent swing. So for me, when I'm chipping around the greens, I love to make sure however far back my backswing is, that I want to mimic that on my follow through. So if I have a very short chip and I go back to here, I almost want to have the same exact finish to here. I see a lot of people, they'll come back really far, they'll jab at the ball, and they'll finish right here. That's not consistent. You want a consistent swing, or they'll come back really short and then they'll follow through really far. You want to try to have it mimic your backswing to your follow through, have those be even throughout, and that is tip number 2. And tip number 3, which may be the most important, is keep your club face square. So when you open the club face, you have to time it so perfectly, square it up at the ball, and it's just so difficult and makes it so hard to be consistent. So on your backswing, just keep the club face square like this, and that'll help give you way more consistency. And even if you do close it sometimes in time, you're creating way more spin that you need to. You don't want to have a ton of side spin one way or the other, and when you open the club face, that's what you're asking for. You're going to end up with some side spin. So just keep that club face square throughout your golf swing, and you put all these 3 together, you should have way more consistency around the greens. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I actually have my part 2 of my round at Firestone Country Club in Akron coming up in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next one.